You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett Land, all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Hope you got a beautiful day where you're going. We got beautiful weather today. Think we might have a little chance of some rain, maybe. Look a little cloudy this morning, but you know, you never can tell. Today high is right now it's about 77 degrees going up to a high of 93, so it's going to be hot. We had fall for a hot second, y'all. Fall came and went real quick. Now it has to come back again. We had some really beautiful days. Like the morning is beautiful, but 93 is hot. Let me just tell you that. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is Talk Business Tuesday, and I'm going to be talking business today. I'm going to be talking about how to leverage AI to help you market your book. That's something that's really important. Let me tell you, AI is so amazing right now. And I know for a lot of people, it's a little bit scary. I get that. I understand how scary it can be. I understand how, people think it's going to take jobs and it's going to do all these things. And some of that, they have a right to be afraid of, because some of that is definitely true. But what you want to do is understand how to leverage these tools to help you do the things you want to do, whatever that is. I can tell you right now, AI is making me so creative till I can barely sleep at night. I was already not sleeping, but the fact that I could think up something, anything, this is what I'm talking about, anything I could probably think of right now, and I can create something around that, and that's really exciting. So I'm writing a whole series of books. I got some big news coming out in the next couple of weeks about books and, all these different things. But, and I'm so excited about that. So, for me, it's a matter of taking the tools and using them to help you do the things you want to do, especially if you're an entrepreneur. Even if you've never thought about doing anything in your life, you say, you know what, I really want to do this thing. How can I do that? You go to ChatGPT or one of these other great platforms, you say, hey, this is something I want to do. How can I create the framework for me to get this done? It's going to give you a framework for whatever that thing is. I do it all the time. I have these great ideas. Like I had one this morning, and it was just amazing because what I had, I thought maybe, I can't get the domain name for that. I could not believe I could get the domain name for that. I'm so excited. So I had this idea, right, based on what I'm doing right now in my personal business. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can do this. I know I could do this. Let me see, can I get this domain name? Because I'm a domain name person, right? If I have an idea, I want to see, can I get the domain name? So I did that. So I was like, okay, I'm like, oh my God, I got the domain. I got it for $11.99. With tax came out to $12.17. So I get the domain name, and then so this is how my mind works, y'all. I get the idea and the whole plan comes together in my head. Now I have to take it out my head and put it on paper. But I said all that to say, now I'm looking at AI, or like, okay, AI, let's create the framework for this. And I can already tell you, what I'm planning, I have been a part of so many times. And most of the times, I just don't like the structure. And I was like, okay, I don't like the structure there. So I'm looking to do mine a little bit different. I want it to be an experience where people leave out of there and they feel joy. Like they feel exhilarated, they feel inspired, they feel motivated. That's what I'm looking for. So, and I'm so excited about it. I can hardly contain myself. But anyway, I'm using AI to create the framework for that thing, right? It's a two-part thing. One part to take place this year, and the other part to take part next year in April. So it's a two-part series. It's going to one part is this year in November. In November, and then the next one is going to be, the next part of that is going to be in April of next year, 2025. But what I'm saying is that AI can help you do so many things. It can help you be so creative. So today I'm going to tell you three ways to leverage it to help you get to sell more books. That's what I'm going to, because here's the thing. I'm an author. I've been an author for a long time. As a matter of fact, I just launched a new podcast, and I just launched a new newsletter. It's called The Bookpreneur. The Bookpreneur. So go to thebookpreneur.com. You can find out more information there. Thebookpreneur.com. You can find out more information there. I just launched that. And I had to go back to my roots because that's where I started writing. I started writing in 1998. I co-authored my first book in 1998, and I kept writing books after that. I could be totally wrong, but I think I'm working on book number 8 right now. I lost track. It's been so many, but I got a 7-book series planned. I think I've done book number 8. I've been in 2 or 3 anthologies that I've never seen, which is that whole process is. People do these anthologies. They ask you to be a part of it, to submit your story. They won't even give you a book. I think that's the most horrible thing ever. They won't even say, "Hey, thank you for being a part of my book. Here's a book for you." I have no one. I think I've been in 3 anthologies. No one has ever even given me a book to say thank you. That's why when people come to me about anthologies, get out of my face. I don't want to do that. But anyway, I digress. I'm working on a 7-book series right now. Now, I can tell you right now, my 7-book series, I have a plan to turn it into a franchise. I'm so excited, y'all. I can't hardly contain myself. Do you hear what I'm saying? I have a plan to turn that into a into a franchise, a movie franchise. It's a 7-part series, and my goal is to turn that 7-part series into a movie franchise. And I'm so excited about that. I just really am super excited about that. So, if you have an idea, don't be afraid of AI. Leverage AI to help you create the thing you want to create. I didn't even realize I was analytical. I always thought I was creative, right? Because I felt creative because I'm always creating things. But the flip side to me is I'm hyper analytical as well. But I see things very clearly in my mind when I have to produce something. I'm talking about as clear as I'm talking to you right now. And I probably see it even clearer than I'm talking to you. So you got an idea, or you've written this book, and now you're trying to get it done, right? You've written this book, you want to sell the book, you want to market the book. So I want to talk about some ways that you can leverage AI to help you market your book. So one of the things is social media. I was talking to someone recently. Oh no, I spoke at a conference Saturday. What am I talking about? Saturday I spoke at a conference. It was a conference with high net worth entrepreneurs. What was interesting about them is that nobody was using any kind of smart marketing. And nobody was really, they had like two of them had one person had a marketing team. And then even though he had a marketing team, he was still missing so many pieces to his marketing plan. And I was amazed because they're doing millions of dollars. Like it was 10 of them in the room, and each of their companies is doing about $1 million. And so I'm there, I'm talking about, branding and using content creation and all this stuff. And they're looking at me like I got 2 heads. And they're like, Audrey. And so one guy said, I'm doing a little content creation, but you're missing this. They were missing pieces. So one of the things you can do if you're busy, but you're an author, you want to make sure that you can create content for your book, right? So you can use tools like, even if you just create graphics to go with your book, and it doesn't even have to be like a graphic novel, but let's say you created a graphic, right? And the graphic told like a visual story about the book. You can even have a portion, not even the whole chapter, a portion of a chapter, put it into AI like 11 Labs. There's an AI called 11 Labs. Put a portion of your chapter into 11 Labs, or let's do one even better. Let's take a portion of your chapter. Let's go over to nvideo.com, and let's say you got a book that has 8 chapters, right? Take a portion. I'm going to do this. I'm telling, like I'm making this up as I think, right? But I'm going to do this for my book. Take a portion of the chapter of your book. Take it over to NVideo. I think it's nvideo.com. I use it all the time. I think it's nvideo.ai. It's one of them. Just look at NVideo. Take a chapter, go to NVideo, and create a video for the book. So you take that chapter and you drop it into NVideo, and you tell NVideo to make a video about this chapter, and you got to make sure that you say word for word. And then at the end of that, say to get the whole episode or to read the whole book, give them a link to your book. Your book should be easy for people to access. Even if your book is on Amazon, you want to have a real simple way for people to go and click and buy your book. Let me say that again. Even if your book is on Amazon, you need to have a real simple way. So that should be a domain name attached to your book. Like for me, all of my books, even though they're going to be on Amazon, is going to be on thebookpreneur.com. So when I tell people to go buy the book, it's going to be a tab say buy the book on bookpreneur.com. That it's going to be a tab to say that buy the book on bookpreneur.com, right? It's going to be a tab to say that. And all they got to do is click the tab and it's going to take them directly to the book because it's easier that way. So you create all of these pieces of content. Now, what I like about this is is that you don't really have to be on camera if you don't want to. And video is going to create this beautiful video for you based on what you put into the prompt. So if you take a part of your chapter and you drop it into the prompt, it's going to put the video in there. It's going to create the video for you. You then download the video and then you put it in a social media. You put it in your social media. So you can determine whether you want the video to be vertical, so it can go on your TikTok, your Instagram Reels, your Facebook Reels, or you want it to be horizontal, which is what YouTube, or you put that on YouTube too. So you can, is it a short where you want to put it on in a short, which you could do that, or you can make it vertical. So that's your thought. So take that AI and create a bunch of pieces from your book, and it's only pieces of the book. You're only gonna do pieces because if they want to see what happened next, and you can put the cliffhanger in there, just leave them hanging. If they want to see what happens next, they gotta buy the book. So AI for that, and then you post that on all your social media. I'm gonna do this for myself. I'm sitting here telling y'all this, but I'm like, yeah, I'm about to do this for myself. So, and you post it on all of these different places, right? I'm even gonna create for my book series. I'm gonna create a whole new. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'll put it on my Bookpreneur page. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. All right, so and then you take that. Now, if you don't have time to like do this all the time, what you do is you set aside a Sunday and you create 32 pieces of content. Now, you're going to have to get the paid version of InVideo. You're going to have to get the paid version of that. But you sit there and you come up with 32 topics from your book, and you let InVideo create you 30 topics, 30 videos, and then you go and you schedule all of those videos out. So you go, if you know, and you can just focus, you know what, I'm going to take this video this week, this month, and I'm only going to put it on Facebook. Now, I'm going to tell you about Facebook. If you're going to do stuff on Facebook and you want to monetize Facebook, Facebook don't want you to share the content that you put on Facebook with other platforms. And they know, so don't do it. If you want to monetize Facebook while you're marketing your book, put original content on Facebook, but you can put the other content on everywhere else. So if you create these 30 videos and you say, you know what, I'm going to schedule them to go out every week on TikTok, right? And then you schedule it to go out, you put it in a scheduler and you schedule it to go out every week on TikTok. So that's how you do it. And then the next month you take the same video and say, I'm going to schedule to go out every week on YouTube. Now that's the first 30 videos. In the meantime, you just created 30 new videos just for Facebook. Now it's going out there. Then you say, you know what? I'm going to do the same thing on Instagram Reels. That's how you can leverage the power of AI. Now, in reality, you only made 2 sets of 30 videos. One specifically for Facebook, and the rest of them you shared. And you just spread them out across months, right? So you want to do that. And then you want to be able to use tools like Buffer or Hootsuite to be able to go in there and schedule all that stuff out. Now, another thing you could do that I think is very cool, which is what I do. I do this now. When I do a video about anything I'm doing, like I did a book now, the video was horrible this week because I tried a new platform. I'm so upset about that because I wasted so much time. But I did a video about about book marketing, I'm about to write some fiction books. I've never written a fiction. Well, not even write. I'm about to create because I'm leveraging AI to do mine. But I got this great idea in my head. It's so cool. And I can't share it with y'all right now, but I'll share it with you later. You got to go to thebookpreneur.com. If you want to find out what I'm doing in the book world, go to thebookpreneur.com because that's where it's all going down at. But I had this idea, and so I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about me coming out as a fiction creator. I'm not going to say a writer because I'm really not writing. AI is going to do it for me. I'm a fiction creator because everything else is my ideas and my thoughts. I'm a fiction creator. I've never done fiction before, so I did a whole video about that, like 24 minutes. Now, I'm not going to do anything with that video, and it was a live video because it's horrible. But if it was a good video, I would take that video, I would go to a smart tool called Opus Clips. I would take the link from my YouTube because I live stream to Amazon.com and to YouTube at the same time. So I would take the link, drop it into Opus Clips, and Opus Clips is going to make me about 10 to 15 short videos. Right? Now, I could tell it to make me some 3-minute videos and things like that, but I always let it make me some shorts. Make me 10 to 15 short videos, and then I'm taking them videos, and I'm going to go to, because I got one channel that I'm focused on, YouTube. No, 2, YouTube and TikTok. Those are the 2 channels that I'm focused on. I'm going to take them videos, and then I'm going to schedule them to go out every day on YouTube and TikTok. And Opus Clips has a built-in scheduler for you to do that. So that's what I did. So I went in there, I used Opus Clip to chop my video up into a bunch of little videos, and then I took it and I scheduled it on YouTube, because YouTube has a scheduler. I schedule it through Opus Clips to YouTube, and I schedule it to TikTok. So every day for like 8 days, because I know sometimes things don't work out like they didn't. I have them going all the way out to like Tuesday, which is today, which means I have to put up a new set of videos today for the rest of the week. I have them going out all week, and then I don't have to do anything else. So I did that on Sunday. So on Sunday, I created the video. I set my time, 3 o'clock. I go live. I talk about what I'm talking about. I take the YouTube video. I drop it into Opus Clips. And then I take that video and I schedule them to go out. That's 2 tools. So that's 2 tools. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to talk about tool number 3. I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back after that song to talk about tool number 3. So you got in-video tool number 1, create videos for chapters of your book. Tool number 2, you create a video, and then you chop it up with Opus Clips. I'll be right back.
Got knocked down on a Monday, felt like the world's heavyweight, but I got that fire, can quench my desire tonight. I'm stepping out the gate, turn up, beat up, feel the heat, yeah, shake off the dust, get on your feet. No looking back, no time to slack. Tonight we're on the comeback track. Bounce back, hit the floor, feel the rhythm, ask for more. Turn it up, break the stack, be resilient just like that. Bounce back, bounce back. They setbacks just a setup for a comeback, don't you forget. Ride the wave, be brave, dance away all your regrets. Bounce, bounce back. Every setback's just a setup for a comeback, don't you forget. Ride the wave, be brave, dance away all your regrets. Lights so bright they can't fade us, high on life, nothing can shake us. Step by step we take it back, tonight's the night we're on attack. Bounce back, hit the floor, feel the rhythm, ask for more. Turn it up, break the stack, we're resilient just like that. Bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. We're not broken, just unspoken. Turn silence into motion, let the music be your potion. Bounce back with fierce devotion. Bounce, everybody bounce. Let the music pound, let it resound. Bounce back, we're heaven bound. Bounce back, hit the floor, feel the rhythm, ask for more. Turn it up, break the stack, we're resilient just like that. Bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. Hit it, bounce back like we never left. Stronger, louder, feel the depth. Keep the party going, don't look back, 'cause you know you had to bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back. Every setback's just a setup for a comeback, don't break the reset up. Every setback's just a setup for a comeback, don't you forget. Rowdy setback's just a setup for a comeback, don't you forget. Ride the wave, be brave, dance away all your regrets. Bounce back, hit the floor, feel the rhythm, ask for more. Turn it up, break the stack, we're resilient just like that. Bounce back, yeah, we can bounce back like we never left. Stronger, louder, feeling death. Keep the party going, don't look back, 'cause you know we had to bounce back. Bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. Hit the floor, feel the rhythm, ask for more. Turn it up, break the stack, we're resilient just like that. Bounce back, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. I'm not broken, just unspoken. Turn your sounds into motion, let the music be your potion. Bounce back with fierce devotion. Bounce, bounce, everybody bounce, bounce. Let the music pound, let it resound. Bounce back, we're heaven bound.
Welcome back,
Bounce
girl.
back, hit the floor, feel
song
the
just
rhythm,
stopped.
ask for more.
Let
Turn
me let
it
the
up,
song
break
finish.
the stack, we're resilient just like that. Back, bounce back, bounce back. Yeah, we bounce back like we never left. Stronger, louder, feeling death. Keep the party going, don't look back, 'cause you know we had to bounce back. Bounce, yeah, we bounce back like we never left. Stronger, louder, feeling death. Keep the party going.
Welcome back. That was a crazy song. I thought the song had stopped right in the middle. It was like almost stopped. But anyway, welcome back. Today is Talk Business Tuesday. I'm talking about how to leverage AI to help you market your business. So I talked about two things before I went to the song. One thing was using AI to create small videos for parts of chapters of your book, not the entire chapter. Just pick out like a small chapter and let it create a 30-second video for you. And then the next thing is you get on the microphone and you do a video about your book and why you wrote the book and what you expect from the book and the characters in the books. You create all that about the book or what the book is about, and then you take that YouTube clip, because it needs to be on YouTube, and you put it in. Well, not just YouTube, but I think YouTube is like the best one. I don't know what other, I use YouTube, so I'm going to say YouTube. Go to YouTube, put the video there. Even if you don't go live, just do the video and put it on a YouTube channel. Your book should have a YouTube channel, or you should have a YouTube channel. So for me, my YouTube channel, all about everything books, is called The Bookpreneur. So it's The Bookpreneur, and it's The Bookpreneur on YouTube, The Bookpreneur on the official Bookpreneur on TikTok. I have a Bookpreneur group on Facebook. So I've already started working on that whole Bookpreneur thing. For you, it's either your company or your book or something around what you're trying to do. Right? It needs to make sense though. So your branding needs to make sense. So you take the video, you put it on YouTube, then you take the link from YouTube and you put it in Opus Clips and you chop it up. And then you schedule it to go out. So those are two tools and two ways for you to do that. The other thing you can do is create an email sequence now, or a newsletter. I love newsletters. I love newsletters. Here's why I love newsletters, right? Because one of the things I found out was that you could actually take your newsletter, and I'm so excited about this whole thing. I never even thought about this, but I was looking at this guy. He had a newsletter. He sold a newsletter, I think, for $70 million, something crazy like that. He sold a newsletter for a lot of money. But it was all about, I forgot what it was about, but what I'm saying to you is you can create a newsletter, right, around your book, create a marketing campaign around your book, like telling stories, like what you're doing. It could be like following you. It could be the day in the life of you as an author. It could be what you got going on next, but it needs to be around what you're trying to do. For me, it's Bookpreneur. Now, I have two other newsletters, right? But the one that I really am in love with, the whole process of what's going on in my life right now, is the Bookpreneur. So my newsletter is thebookpreneur.com, right? In that, I'm talking about stories, I'm talking about marketing tips, I'm sharing videos, all of these things. And I just launched it. But you better bet that I'm about to ramp it up real good. What I like about that is you could run ads to your newsletter. Let me say that one more time. You can run ads to your newsletter to help you grow your audience. What's even better about that is this. Let's say, for instance, you go in there. I did an article yesterday. I took the video that I did on Sunday. I took that video. I used a piece of AI. I dropped the video into the AI, and it created me a newsletter article based on what I said out of my mouth. So that's all my original content out of my mouth. It turned what I said into this amazing newsletter article. I put it in my newsletter, and I published it, right? So for me, I'm going to do about 5 more issues of the newsletter this week. I'm going to do like probably one today, one tomorrow, all the way through Sunday. Then next week, I'm going to start running ads to the newsletter. That way, it's going to grow my viewership. It's going to grow the viewership. I'm going to write good things about what people really want to know about in the newsletter and put links to the videos I've done and things like that. But that's going to grow the newsletter. Now, I use a platform called Beehive, and I'll drop the link in the description. I use Beehive. I love Beehive, and that's why I love Beehive. Beehive has made it so when you create that article inside of the newsletter, there is a button that you can click that will turn your article into audio. When you can turn that article into an audio, it now becomes a podcast episode. All you did was write the article. All it did was take the article and turn the article into audio. Now you can take the audio and turn it into a podcast. Do you understand like what I'm saying? Like the tools are there to help you. Even if you wrote your book by yourself, you didn't use AI to write anything, but you say, I'm about to put a newsletter together around my book. And you take that newsletter and you run some ads through it through the newsletter platform. So Beehive has a built-in ad network for you of people. Guess what they do? They read newsletters. So you promote your newsletter to that group of people who already read newsletters. They're already reading newsletters. They already read newsletters. You promote it to them. And then they come back and they subscribe to your newsletter. Do you see what I'm saying? So now you got the video creation tool, AI. You got the video clip tool, AI. You got this amazing newsletter platform, is you and AI, or just AI, which gives you a newsletter, a podcast episode, and now you got all of this great stuff. And then I'm telling you guys, don't be afraid of AI. You have to leverage it for your use. Like, I know people are saying, oh, it's going to take out. It is. But you need to get on the other side of that and learn how to make it work for your life. If you work in customer service, then you may need to go and say, you know what, let me go. I worked in this company in customer, because this is what I would do. I work for this company in customer service. These are all the things that suck. These are all the things I have been talking about. These are all the problems I have with my job. Let me go to AI to create something that I can then go back and sell to the company, because I know they're going to get rid of me anyway. Did you hear what I just said? I hope y'all listening out there. You work in customer service. And the reason I say customer service is because that's going to be one of the first jobs alleviated. Customer service and warehouse workers. And we probably got more customer service reps and warehouse people than anything. But your jobs are going to go first. Why? Because they have robots that can do your job. They have robots that don't even need a forklift. They can just go and pick the stuff up and move it and place it. They're going to replace your job. Customer service, they are creating these smart bots that can answer all the questions that you refuse to answer because you didn't do the homework. So what I'm saying to you is leverage your tools. If you're in a job and you hate the job and you hate all these different things about the job, all you got to do is go to AI and say, listen, I'm an expert at this. This is the kind of work I do. These are the problems that we solve. Here's the gap I feel is in my company. I feel like this is an issue that nobody addresses. I want to be the one to address this issue because it's going to help customers out. Create that tool. Go sell it back to the company. I'm just trying to help somebody out. Stay ahead of the game. Stay ahead of the curve. You don't have to be behind the 8 ball on this. You can be in front of it. If you have a book and you're sitting on your book and you're trying to figure out how to work it, I'm going to tell you right now, the 7 books that I'm about to write, oh baby, they're going to be bestsellers. I already know. Know why? Because I'm using these tools to help me get there. And I'm trying to bring you the same information that's in my head. Do not think that I'm not going to use rule number 1 that I just told y'all about, which was take a clip, take a part of my chapter and drop it into InVideo. I use InVideo all the time. Drop it into InVideo, make me a video, put it out there to the world about my book with a link back to the book where they can just click on Amazon or wherever the book is and go buy it. Oh, your girl about to do that. I'm about to do that. And I need you guys to understand that this is what's happening. I got some great stuff happening. I can't tell you right now, but go to thebookpreneur.com, thebookpreneur.com, sign up for the newsletter because everything I'm about to talk about in book marketing and AI marketing is probably going to be over at thebookpreneur.com because I'm writing a series book that my goal is to turn into a movie franchise. So I'm doing all of these things at once. I got a big event coming. I got 2 big events coming up. So you might want to check that out as well. All right. So I hope this helps somebody. So let's go back and recap. Take a portion of your book, not a big portion, a small portion, drop it into InVideo AI, and let it make you a video based on that chapter, that part of that chapter. You go out and create a video yourself talking about your book and what it's about, whatever you want to talk about the book. Put it on YouTube. Take the link from YouTube, drop it in Opus Clips. Opus Clip is going to create a bunch of videos. Now, it needs to be kind of long, so make the video about 15 minutes long so you can have enough clips. Opus Clip is going to take that video. I did my video was 24 minutes. I think I get about 12 to 15 videos out of a 24-minute video. Opus Clip is going to take your clip that you did on YouTube. They're going to take it. It's going to cut it up into these clips. It's going to give you a score, A, B, C, tell you is the hook good, was the hook not good. You know, it's going to score. So you know, okay, I'm going to put these ones out on the platforms. Because these are my top 5 or my top 7 or whatever. This is how I do it. So I take my top 7, I put them on YouTube and TikTok. And then the rest of them go on Facebook. Because Facebook want original stuff, so I put all the rest of them on Facebook. Because that's what they want. So they're not on TikTok. They're not on YouTube. So I put the rest on Facebook. So That's tool number 2. And tool number 3 is your newsletter. Newsletters are smart right now. If you go to Beehive, and I'll drop a link in the description, if you go to Beehive, you can create an entire newsletter and a podcast episode at the same time by clicking the button inside of the newsletter platform. Listen, don't get no easier than that. If you ain't making money by the end of this year, that's your fault as an author. Follow me though, because I'm about to get it. I haven't really pushed my book because I've been so busy doing other stuff in my business and running a chamber. But now, from now going forward, it's all about it's all about the book, baby. All about the book. And I want you guys to join me. I got a class coming up. I'll talk about it in another episode. But here's the thing. Go to thebookpreneur.com and you'll get all of that information. Thebookpreneur.com and you'll get all that information. Thebookpreneur.com. All right? All right, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and bring you my words of inspiration. So stay tuned.
In the silence, hear your hearts roar. A symphony of dreams that you can't ignore. With every beat, paint your skies anew, because being unstoppable starts within you. Be unstoppable, a force of your own. The storms and fears, let your light be shown. Hold on to courage, let go of the past. Be unstoppable, and make every moment last. So spread your wings.
Welcome back. That was a short song. It was a good song though. Listen, I want you guys to be unstoppable. Like, life can be hard, and I know we're going through a lot right now. We got an election coming up that's driving most people crazy because they don't know who's going to win and what our life is going to look like. You know, we got car insurance is high, the food is high, everything is expensive, taxes is going up. I know life is getting in the way, but I'm telling you, spend some time on ChatGPT or Claude or what is it, Gemini. Spend some time over there just playing around with that stuff. You're gonna have an amazing time because anything you can think of, you know, you can put it in there and ask questions. It can teach you stuff. It's just I saw somebody last night create a whole AI bot that talked back to you through AI. Like, he went on ChatGPT, he created this entire bot, and then the bot talked back to the people. So they had a question, and it explained stuff in audio. Like, they didn't have to read it. It explains stuff. You know how you go to a chat and you type in something and it chat back? No, this bot was talking back. It was crazy. So you can be as creative as you want. You can be unstoppable right now, but you got to learn how to leverage the tools to be unstoppable. Your girl is about to be unstoppable. I want y'all to come with me. It's going to be a fun time. But listen, follow me. If you are writing a book or have written a book, go to thebookpreneur.com. Go to thebookpreneur.com. Go to thebookpreneur.com and follow what I'm about to do. What I told you, everything that I'm talking about, I'll be doing. Everything. And I'll come back and I'll talk about it at thebookpreneur.com though, because that is a podcast and a newsletter and a video channel by itself. So go find thebookpreneur.com, follow me, connect with me, become a part. My community is paid, but I think I'm going to open up and make it free on Facebook. I think I'm going to make it a free community so people can come in, we can meet up together. I'm having a good time right now. And I'm going to be unstoppable, but I want you to be unstoppable too. I want you to follow your dreams and just go both foot in, 10 toes down to make it happen. All right? That's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent 34 minutes with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. I might even take this episode and turn it into a video. I don't know, but I'm loving it. You could have been anywhere, but you spent some time with me. Listen, I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. You guys stay safe out. Listen, go to thebookpreneur.com so you don't miss what I'm talking about. I'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. Until next time, my friends. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.